Understand the topic binomial theorem, we need to understand the term factorial. Factorial is denoted by this exclamation mark symbol. For example, if I say 3 exclamation marks, in math it is read as 3 factorial. So what actually is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. So n factorial is n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 and so on until it reaches the value of 1. So 5 factorial, let's take an example of 7 factorial. 7 factorial is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So the answer will be 5040. 5040 is our set factorial. Now the value of 0 factorial is set as equal to 1 by default. You will learn about this later in your S1, in your statistics of your Cambridge syllabus. So the value of 0 factorial is kept as 1 and also the value of 1 factorial is 1. Right? Now you must have come across the formula a plus b whole squared. The formula for a plus b whole squared. This was a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. But this actually was a plus b into a plus b, which gave us a squared plus ab plus ab plus b squared, which got equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Or we can solve it using the formula for binomial theorem, which is 2, 0, a 2 minus 0 into b 0 plus 2, 1 into a power 2 minus 1 into b 1 plus 2, 2 a power 2 minus 2 into b 2. So this 2 0 stands for this 2 0 2 1 2 2, it stands for 2c0. This stands for 2c1. This stands for 2c2. Now this basically means that the combination of one element from two elements, combination of 0 elements from 2 elements, combination of 2 elements from 2 elements. Now you'll learn more about the symbol C in your statistics S1. For now, all you need to do is to apply this formula. If we have n CR, we'll get this equivalent to n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. You do not need to write this always like this in this manner, because in your calculator there is a symbol for C. You can write it as if in your calculator you write this 2 2c0, you'll get the answer for 2 factorial over 2 minus 0 factorial into 0 factorial. Right? There's a symbol C in your calculator. You just write 2c0, you'll get the combination of 0 from 2. Right? So moving back to this. So this will give us 2c0 or 2 factorial over 2 minus 0 factorial into 0 factorial is 1. 1 times a square, b power 0 is 1. This is 2c1 is 2. 2 times a, 2 minus 1 is 1, times b power 1 plus 2c2 is 1 again. 1 times a power 0 into b squared. So a power 0 is 1. We'll get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So this formula can be achieved either by directly multiplying or by using the binomial theorem. Now why do we actually need binomial theorem when we can actually directly multiply the two expressions, right? Binomial theorem is needed when the power of the expression a plus b is quite large. For example, if the power of a plus b, even if it is 4, this is quite hectic. You'll have to multiply this 4 times. And in the end, you'll get 5 terms, 5 final terms. Now remember, the number of terms is 1 more than the power of this expression, right? So number of terms of this will be 4 plus 5. 5. For example, here the power of this expression was 2, and the number of terms we had was in the end 3. 1 first term, second term, and third term. Okay. Hence, binomial theorem is needed, is a must when the power is greater than 3, greater than 4, or whenever you think it is hectic to actually find the expression manually by directly multiplying them. Okay. So now how to use the binomial theorem? It's quite simple. First of all, you need to learn this formula, that this NR is basically NCR, which is n factorial over n minus r factorial into r factorial. Right? You can put this up in calculator and find the value directly, but you also need to learn the formula of n factorial, n minus r factorial into r factorial, because in the exam, the examiner might ask about these things. Okay. Now, how to use the binomial theorem? So let's say I have an expression a plus b whole cube. Right, and this is a plus b whole cube. So it will start from 3, 0, and will move on till 3, 3. Right? And the value of a will decrease from 3 to 0, and the value of b will decrease from 0 to 3. So this will be 3, 0, a 3 minus 0 into b 0 plus 3, 1, a 3 minus 1 b1 plus 3, 2, a 3 minus 2 into b2 plus 3, 3, a 3 minus 3 into b3. So there are now two ways of verifying that whether the formula you have wrote is correct or not. First way is that the sum of the exponent of a and b must be equal to n. Here it is 3 plus 0, 3. Here it is 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 2, 3. And 0 plus 3, 3. And the other thing is, the number of terms, total number of terms must be 1 greater than the n value. For example, the n is 3 right here. This is cube. And the number of terms are 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From this we get a cube plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cube. Alright. So now how to actually learn the binomial theorem formula? This formula is given in your exam. You do not need to learn it, but yet you have to understand it to use it perfectly. For example, the formula is, in the exam it is written in this manner: a plus b power n equals to sigma, which is sum of the values from k0 till k reaches the value of n. This is read as sum of the values, whatever values here we have. For example, here we have nk, a n minus k, or k can be taken as r, and b k. Okay. So now this is read as sum of these terms when k was 0 till k equals to n. For example, if I open it up, I'll get n0, a n minus 0, b0 plus n1, a n minus 1, b1, and it will keep on going on until this k equals the value of n, right? And a n minus n into b n. Get it? So you need to learn these two formulas in order to use the binomial theorem. This one and this one. You do not need to actually learn them, but you need to understand them completely, 100%. Right? Because the questions of binomial theorem aren't as easy as you think. Let's do an example to further understand this topic. Let's say we are asked to solve this using binomial theorem. So the power of the expression is 4, n is 4, hence we'll have 5 terms in total. Applying the binomial theorem, we'll start from 4, 0, and this value will stay constant 4, and this will increase from 0 to 4, right? A, which is 2, 4 minus 0 into 4x squared, 0, right? The value of this 4x squared will increase, the exponent of 4x squared will increase, and the exponent of 2 will decrease, alright? Plus 4, 1, 2, 4 minus 1 into 4x squared power 1 plus 4, 2 into 2, 4 minus 2, 4x squared power 2 then plus 4, 3, 2 power 4 minus 3 into 4x squared power 3 plus 4, 4, 2, 4 minus 4, 4x squared power 4. We'll get 16 plus 128x squared plus 384x4 plus 512x6 plus 256x8, right? For x is 8 because 4 times 2 is 8, x is 6 here because 3 times 2 is 6, because we had 4x squared instead of x squared. Hence the exponent of x here are greater than 2. Okay? Now let's say we are asked to find a specific term in the binomial theorem. For example, let's say example of this expression. They have asked me to find the, let's say, third term directly. Now there is a different formula for that, and it is a tricky one. Now that formula is, if I want to find the third term of the expression, I know that the third term of the expression will lie when r, this r, is 2. This r or this k value is 2. For example, this is 2 at the third term. This is not 3 at the third term. This is 2 at the third term. So at the third term, the value of k will, or r, will be 2, and the value of n will be same, which is 4. So for that, we'll do n over 3 minus 1 into a n minus negative 3 minus 1 into b 3 minus 1. So we'll get n was 4, 2, a was 2, this is 2, so n minus 2 is 4 minus 2, this is 2 again, b was 4x squared power 2. Our answer is the same, this one, which was 384x4. So the formula for this is formula for finding x term is n, the power of the expression, over x minus 1 into a n minus x minus 1 into b power x minus 1. is a formula for finding the x term. I'm not calling it nth term because you'll confuse that n with this n then. Hence, I'm calling it the xth term. This is a formula for finding the xth term of a binomial theorem.